Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again, Insane Gorilla, and welcome back to. Well, what if Deku was a hell jumper? Last time we left off, Deku, Blake, Blake, Deku, Veronica, and Edward Buck all arrested a rogue officer of Oni who joined the insurrection. I accidentally called him General Ragden. So whenever I say General, I actually mean Major Ragden. I do apologise. So if you ever hear me say Major Ragden, I'm talking about Ragden, a general. The General Ragden. So, 100% my apologies. I am still kicking myself for that one. Anyway. Last we left off, they are taking Ragden to an Oni facility. I don't think I said Earth. I think I said just some random planet. So they're just going to screw it. I'm going to say they head to just some random planet. As well, Deku, Blake, Buck, and Veronica all sit together. Ragden sits on the opposite side. As well, he says the following. You know, people have a funny way of saying when there's an animal trapped in a corner, it'll fight ferociously to get back out. You take a queen ant away from her nest, the ants go on a warpath to find their queen or to select a new one. Same as the ancient Roman Empire. You kill off its emperor, it collapses within itself until a new one is found or selected. But a military commander, one that is very high prestige as me, and is very, very wanted by the insurrection to come back. You might as well just drop me off now and let me go, because they're going to come for me. Take me to Earth, take me to Reach, take me to any Oni facility. I will still be free. There's nothing you can do about it. As he continues blabbering on, he even says, "What would Sergeant Johnson say? Hey, Buckers?" As it's sort of an insult to Buck and Blake. As they both just sit there, all three of them just sit there, scoffing at him, with Veronica sort of questioning him. Buck has his helmet on along with, Blake and Zuko, as he just says, "Just ignore this idiot. He shouldn't have betrayed Oni. Well, hell, he shouldn't have even betrayed the UNSC, for that matter. What would drive a man like him to say that he is a king? He's nothing." As Veronica would say, anyway. Actually, a man who just needs to be taught a real good lesson, like a disobedient child. You can't just smack them on the wrist and tell them not to do it again, because they're just going to say, "Well, you haven't severely punished me, so I can still spit in your face." And on your names. As Deku just talks to Buck, saying, This idiot doesn't even know that we've blocked him off anyway. He's still rambling. Veronica's talking to him anyway. He's sure it's wise to let Veronica talk to him? If he's going to give all this back talk about him being a king and an emperor and a genius military commander? Okay, yes, he was a genius military commander, but brainwashing civilians. Fuck. As Blake chimes in saying, Dad, we need to put this guy in the dirt, in the ground, not be taking him to Oni. Even after all those civilians we saved, half of them are battle scarred. Buck just says, I know you two, I know. Just be glad he didn't hear that, Blake, okay? Sorry, sir. That's alright, just don't do it again. As they both, well, as they all just shut up, as, well, Blake and Izuku, well, both get flashbacks of after what General Racton says. They remember everything from the pre-planning to the drop. Izuku actually lost one of his left wing, his buddy on the left, during the pre-fall, when the anti-aircraft started firing. As Blake remembers the same thing about losing people left, right, and centre. As they both also remember the firefights they were in. They both remember it vividly. Zuku were losing people left, right, and centre due to sniper fire, mortar fire, tanks, machine guns, the works. Buck remember the same thing. Buck's case was a lot less than Izuku's and Blake's, but he still remembers them. As, well, that was just one firefight that they remember. The other firefight they remember all too clearly as if it was still happening. Tank shells that were being, the tank rounds that were being fired, the missiles that were being thrown all over the place to destroy the tanks, to destroy bunkers, to destroy anti-aircraft guns. Izuku could still, this is all through Izuku's ears now, because he was now more in the thick of it, because he had a lot harder time. As his unit of the Ghost Division were pinned down by 3 tanks, 5 machine gun bunkers, and 2 squads of soldiers that were civilians that were brainwashed. He is still living in that time because the shock of the whole fight hasn't truly washed away. Blake actually taps him on the side, saying, Deku, hello, Deku, are you still there? Sorry. As she shakes him, as Deku doesn't feel it or hear her talking to him, he's just still in that mindscape. As eventually he hears Buck, as Buck punches him in the side of the helmet, snapping him out of it. As he says, we're here, so snap out of it. I know what you're about to say about the battle or the massacre that we all got sent on. Trust me, I'm still shaken by that. Even Veronica is. Well, or should I say, even the captain is. She's still shaken up on it, but she's holding it down. She'll let it all out when we leave. As they, well, get out of the Pelican that they're in, and, well, walk through the city. Well, not through, on a roof of the Oni building. Of an Oni building. As, well, they get stopped to get scanned as they pass through the scanners. As a bunch of peculiar ODSDs catch Izuku's attention as he, well, stops moving as he looks at them as they just stand there talking, as they all look over to him, then walk off. Deku sort of sneaking off to follow them as he sneaks around corners, being sort of a lone wolf. As he hears, well, this. Alright, they got Rakden. Do we remember the plan? Yeah, we remember it. It's kind of hard not to. After all, Rakden's a hero to the insurrection. Now that we've got the ODSD armor that our spy gave us, and our suppliers, also gave us the codes to get in to this godforsaken base. Now that we've confirmed that he's here, tell the rest of our brothers and sisters that Operation Lance Battalion is go. Yes, sir. As Deku runs from his hiding spot, catching up to Buck and Blake and Veronica. As, well, he shouts, Veronica, Buck, Blake, hold it! As, well, Rakden's gone into a cell. As they all say, what is it? What is it, ODSD? As he shouts, insurrection forces have grabbed hold of our armor. They disguised themselves as ODSDs. We've been compromised. Someone's leaked intel that Rakden had been taken into custody. They're also saying that their operation is about to begin to get Rakden out of here. Operation Lance Battalion. As Buck gets the details of who these ODSDs look like, as he puts it on intercom saying, Only base Epsilon Alpha Bravo 6239, Protocol 027. Full lockdown. Insurrection forces have infiltrated the base. Red ODSD armor. Repeat, red ODSD armor with red visors. Find them and arrest them, but if they do not come in peacefully, kill them. As the entire base goes on high alert, looking for these individuals with red armor. As Veronica, Buck, Blake, and Izuku stand on guard in front of Rakden's cell. As Rakden laughs, saying, well, just laughing until Buck tells him to shut up. As Rakden just says, You do realise what I said now is true. They won't give up. I am a hero to the insurrection, so they'll do everything in their power to get me back. You better start looking for bombs all over the place, because I bet they've already put them down. It also helps if you don't look for trackers. I have spies everywhere. They most probably told my allies that I was captured. But this was also a part of our plan as well, to bring the UNSC crashing down around you. How does it feel to get beaten at your own game, only swines? As Veronica just punches him in the freight in the face, knocking him out. As gunfire could be heard as a report comes in of massive insurrection movement, as they say, wait, what the? Is that a grizzly tank? As somebody shouts, grizzly tank. If you don't know what a grizzly tank is, play Halo Wars 1, the first one, not the second one. You'll understand what the grizzly tanks are. As two explosions could be heard as Rakden's cell gets blown open, and, well, they all leave. Eventually, as Azuku, Blake, and all that get up, they run after him. Eventually running through everywhere, then bumping into 3 people holding blades, also holding pistols at the same time. As they say this, in a echoey voice, you will not be getting it into our to Recton. You'll have to go through us first. As they all sound like women. As Suzuki just says, great. More civilians brainwashed by Rakden. As they say, we are not brainwashed. We're full-on insurrection assassins. We've got quite a few good kills under us. You better start walking away. As well. Deku, Blake, Buck, and Veronica all start firing. All 3 of them zip and dodge past all the bullets. Almost like they have a pre-cognitive ability to feel where the bullets are going to go past. So they dodge them with the greatest of ease. As 2 of them, well, run off. One jumps up a building using a sword, and the other dashes into a sewer grate, or a manhole, while the third takes all 4 of them on. Now, on the opposite side of the base, Major Rakden basically doesn't broadcast anything, he sends a transmission for a pickup, to be precise. As he runs through the city as well, the 2 individuals that you saw earlier of the same assassin, by the way, crop up because they found him, saying, General Rakden, or Major Rakden, it's good to finally have you back in the fold. As General Rakden also just says, did you get the data that we needed? Yes, sir. That plan worked a breeze. Damn UNSC. never noticed that we were already following. Where's your sister? She's taking on the 4 only soldiers that were tailing you, sir. She should be here shortly. Remember, these people are talking with an echo. As Major Acton says, good. The higher-ups will love this. Let's get to a pelican. Take it over and leave. Form the Pelagos that we are leaving, so it needs to come out of stealth behind the moon. Yes, sir. As well. They hear a hold it right there, Racton, and including your 2 assassin friends. As he turns around, seeing Blake, Buck, Izuku, and Veronica. As Veronica's got quite a few cuts along with everybody else. That one assassin was tough, but she was on her own. Took us a while to realise her fighting style. But now I think these 2 have different ones, but it shouldn't take us long to get rid of them. You're still under arrest. As they hear a stand down, UNSC scum. You'll never get out of here alive. As they turn around to see a lot of insurrection soldiers. As they do a smash and grab, smash the UNSC and grab Racton. As he sort of laughs, saying, Oni is stupid. Join us. All of you, join us. You can be so much more. As Deku just fires a pistol at Racton as he gets, riddled in the back. As he falls over. As Racton just says, ooh, don't you guys make the same mistake as that poor fool. He's got shot in the back 5 to 20 times. You better get him to a hospital. Oh wait, you can't, because if Oni realizes that I've escaped, it'll be your heads on the chopping block. Too bad. Come on, assassins. Or should I say, the Order of the Night Scars. I just came up with that name on the spot. Let's leave, shall we? Your sister shall be avenged, but not today. As they all leave. And, a few hours later, a few minutes later, Deku goes into a coma. Due to loss of blood, obviously. And, when he wakes up, he sees that there's Blake, Veronica, and Buck all standing over him. All sitting next to him, keeping an eye on him. As he realises that he's in a hospital bed. As a nurse walks through, 2 nurses walk through, one with black hair and one with brown. As they look at Izuku's vitals, as he gets up, groaning, saying, what happened? As both of them say, Sir, get back down. Your wounds haven't truly healed yet. As he says, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, just give me up. As they shout, Sir, sit down. Well, no, not sit down. Sir, lie down right now. As the commotion wakes up Blake, Veronica, and Buck. As they say, Izuku Midoriya, lie back down. If you open your wounds again, it's going to be hell. You've been out for 6 months. Was I seriously out for that long? As Blake says, yes. Do you have any idea how worried we were? Sorry. Ragden. No. You just spouts out the word Major Ragden. Tell me you found him. As he says, nurses, pretend you did not hear him speak that word. Leave. Now. We'll call you when we need you. I'm sorry, but we outrank you, OBSD. As, well, Buck pulls out a pistol, saying, leave. As they both do. And lock the door behind you. As they also do that. As Buck sits down at the end of the bed, facing him, as, well, no, Blake does, along with Veronica. As Buck just turns his head and looks out the window. With his arms folded. No, Zuku, we did not. 6 months we have been trying to find this bastard. We can't find him. We can't even find any information about this Order of the Night Scars. We can't find anything about them either. Don't know why we can't. I'm honestly sure that our higher ups don't know either. This is a freaking mess. A real freaking mess. Oni's in a firestorm right now. And the Ghost Division was completely taken off radar. Now being turned into the Ghosts. We're no longer a division, we're a squad of ghosts. You, me, and Blake. Veronica's going to be the one looking after us. Any mission that Oni needs us to deal with, we will be the ones that they call. This is a fucking mess. This really is. We can't find Ragden. The insurrection has moved 10 times faster through all different systems. They compromised all of our security details. They've killed a few commanders of ours. As he punches and smashes the glass. As Veronica says, seriously, Buck? Sorry, Veronica. We needed you out there, Izuku. Me and Blake and Veronica were all nearly killed last week. Whenever you're back up, you're going back into training again to get your muscles back up. But also next week, well, also as soon as you're finished, you and Blake are being shipped to Earth. There's possible insurrection recruitment centers on Earth. People in schools getting kids to join them. There's a school called UA High. And there's a bunch of kids there who have special properties. Because during the time that you were out, people have been developing unique side effects to their own physiology. Can't say that word. But by the looks of it, you and Blake are also going through it. We don't know whether it was a gas or something, but you and Blake seem to be going through a certain change. Don't know why, don't know how. But this is upside down. Upside freaking down. As we're still the ghosts, that means we are off grid. People won't know who you are or Blake, apart from me and Veronica. We also picked up one new ODSD. But she didn't make it from our last mission. She sacrificed herself so we could get out. So there's a memorial being held in her honor. And that's where I'm leaving it, guys. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And peace. Look after yourselves. And yeah, just look after yourself. Peace.